Ask Adam time, as we always do. Your questions, his answers. If you have a question for Ask Adam, I know that this is an interesting transition, but tweet at Fourth and Pain or at Adam Carriker 94 using the hashtag Ask Adam. First question comes from a podiatrist, coincidentally, out in Ashburn.
Shut up.
I don't know if he's a podiatrist. Jeff in Ashburn writes, I noticed that Dolph Ziggler suffered a concussion this past week. Have you ever had one, and what's it like?
I honestly don't know the answer to that question. I've never been diagnosed with one. I have never had headaches at night because of a hit. I've never had memory loss or anything like that. There's been more than a few plays and more than just a few occasions where I've gotten up from a play. It took me a while to get my bearings. I was dizzy. I was kind of out of it. I couldn't see straight for 3 or 4 plays, but then it would eventually go away. So I wouldn't tell anybody, and I never really worried about it. So I can't say definitively yes or no.
Waltz in Falls Church. Next question. How confident are you in the secondary with the new additions? Are we going to be a force and force a bunch of turnovers this year?
I think our secondary is going to be very good. First of all, we got Josh Wilson coming back. We got D. Hall coming back. And we have Brandon Merriweather, who was out all of last year. When you have guys who've been working together like D. Hall and Josh Wilson have for a lot of years, and then you have a guy who's been to 2 Pro Bowls like Brandon Merriweather has, and then we draft a defensive back out of North Carolina State who led the nation in interceptions. We draft a safety out of Fresno State who led the nation in interceptions a couple of years ago. And then a Georgia defense, which was riddled with NFL talent. We bring in another safety. You combine that. Now people want to dog Reed Dowdy. I don't get it. The guy is a special teams. He's great on it. And if you look at a picture that's hanging in our equipment manager's equipment area where they do our laundry, there's a picture of about, I think it's like 7 or 8 years old. And there's a lot of guys in that picture that are good football players. There's LaRon Landry. There's Sean Taylor. Obviously, he passed away. But there's a lot of good players in that picture. Reed is the only one still here to this day. Give the man some credit.
Ah, that's a good...
Plus, DJ Gomes won player of the game against New Orleans last year. We got guys that can play.
Absolutely. And you know what? I really believe that continuity is the key to it all. The new additions, the old hats, it's all going to play well.